Okay, here are some practice exercises for you to work, and we'll take a look at them. What I want you to do is that you'll need a piece of paper, or if you're working with a notebook, get out your notebook, and I will want you to put the DVD on pause so you can see the screen. Put it on pause so you can see the screen. And in your notebook or on your sheet of paper, I want you to write the decimal fraction that represents each of these numbers. The decimal fraction that represents each of these numbers. Let me give you an example. Let's take the first one. We'll do it together. Well, I only have one place to the right, and I know that's the 10th place. So this would equal 4/10. So if I turned the decimal fraction 4/10, if I wanted to say it in words, it would be 4/10. Or if I wanted to write it as a fraction, it would be written 4/10. So I want you to put the DVD on pause and work these problems, and then turn the DVD back on, and then we'll go over the answers together. Okay, so put it on pause and go ahead and work the problems. Well, let's see how you did. Well, we worked this one together, and we knew that was 4/10. Now, if we wanted to say this decimal fraction, we have one place to the right, so we know that's the 10th place, and we read the number, and the number is 9. So that would equal 9/10. 9/10. Here we have two decimal places. We know that's the tens place, that's the hundredths place. So we read the number 37 hundredths. Here we have two places to the right of the decimal, tens place, hundredths place. We read the number is 68 100ths. 68 100ths. Let's go here. Let me draw a line here so we don't get confused. Okay, here we have three places to the right, tens, hundreds, thousands. So we know this is equal to, we read the number is 629, 629, and 10 hundredths, thousands. Here we have three places, 10, hundreds, thousands. So we know the denominator is going to be 1,000. We read the number. Well, the number is 408. 408 thousandths. Here we have four to the right. Tens, hundreds, thousands, 10 thousandths. So this would be, we read the number, 1,763 10 thousandths. Here, same thing, we have four places. We know this is 10, hundreds, thousands, 10 thousandths. So we read the number. The number is 2,809. So it would be 2,809 10 thousandths. We're going to give you another series of practice examples. Okay, here's practice number 2. Now, here we're dealing with mixed decimals. So we have whole numbers and decimals. Let's do the first one together. Well, the whole number is 3. And we have one decimal place on the right. So we know that's the 10th place. So we know this will be the denominator 10. So 3 and, remember the decimal is the word and, 3 and 7 tenths. 3 and 7 tenths. So I'd like you to put the DVD on pause. You'll need paper and pencil or your notebook here. Put the DVD on pause. Write these mixed decimals as fractions and then turn the DVD back on and we'll see how you did. Okay, let's take a look. Well, this we could make into dollars if we wanted to. Could be $16.09, so, but in decimals, which would be 16, the whole number is 16. And we have two decimal places, so we know the denominator is in the hundredths place, because that's tens, hundredths. So we have 16 and we read the number 9, 16 and 9 hundredths. Here, we have the whole number 18, and then we have three places to the right, tens, hundredths, thousandths. So we would have 18 and, the decimal is and we know the denominator is going to be 1,000, and we read the number, which is 7, 18 and 7 thousandths. Here, you should know this one. This should be 14 and 68 hundredths, because this is the hundredths place. Here, the whole number is 1, and the number is 7, because the zeros don't matter, so the number is 7, and it's in the tens, hundreds, thousandths, so it'd be 1 and 7 thousandths. And finally, we have the whole number 3, and the number 7, and it's in the tenths place, so we have 3 and 7 tenths. Excellent, excellent. So then, a quick review. The goal of this lesson was to teach you how to read and write decimal fractions. And remember that decimals are fractions. They are fractions. They have a denominator, and the denominator is always some form of the number 10. Like this is the tenths place, the hundredths place, the thousandths place, 10 thousandths place, 100 thousandths, and millions. Okay? And the way that we read decimal numbers is we just read the number 4 and we name it by the place value. In this case, this would be 4 tenths. If I had this, well, the number is 47, and the last digit in that number is in the hundredths place, so this would be 47 hundredths. If I had this number, this decimal number, decimal 478, well, the number is 478, and the last digit of that number is in the thousandths place, so it would be 478 thousandths. Same thing here. I read the number 4,786. 4,786. The last digit is in the 10 thousandths place. The only time you need to be careful, or actually with the knowledge you have now, I don't even think you need to be careful. I think you know it. Is if you have zeros like that, well, you read the number just like you would here. But this number is just 4 because the zeros don't matter. So you have the number 4. And now the 4 is in the 10, 100, thousandths place, so this is 4 thousandths. And that's all there is to reading decimals. Thank you. Good work.